Hello, Capricorn. Welcome. I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. It's going to be a general reading, so of course everything may not resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. And for more tarot readings after this, please check out my wife's channel, and 33 Tarot should review as well. Thank you. All right, let's see what's going on. Oh, geez. Yeah. Jeez, Capricorn. Interesting. Very interesting. Hey. Okay. Yeah. Jeez. Jumping into this, Capricorn, this is actually a heavy one. This is heavy. You're showing me possibly this is taking place within the home setting, the home situation. It could be some sort of business or foundation, but I feel like this is at home. Things are just never the same. It's just energetically, it feels like things are just never going to be the same. It's never going to be like it used to be. Even though there's so many memories that have been built there and had there and experienced there and shared there, you're trying to figure out what changes you can kind of make to kind of help balance things out and shift some things around to where it just feels emotionally and energetically and mentally a whole lot better. But as you're making changes, you're just like, it just doesn't feel the same. It's completely different. Times have changed, times are different. Even making some changes and rearranging or reorganizing, shifting some things around, it's like, you know what? Well, it just doesn't sit right with you. It just doesn't sit right with you. Even though you're doing what you can do to work with this given situation and circumstances, it still feels like, yep, and we're still back to square one, still trying to figure it out. It definitely feels like you're definitely have found yourself in a bit of a bind. It's so much work and it's so much effort just to see any slight change or difference in the situation, to the point where it's becoming so stressful and burdensome that you're going through emotionally and mentally. There's some pain there. There's definitely some pain there. And it's like, I got to do all this. I got to do all that. I got to take care of this. I got to take care of that. I got to do what I got to do. Yes, it's just, you're feeling the weight of it's like you're feeling the weight of the world on you. And this is all taking place internally, all internalized, Capricorn. But here's the thing. You do realize that it's like work does make you happy. It's just what makes work difficult is trying to get to a certain specific place emotionally and mentally. That's the hard part. The work is easy. The hard part is the emotions and the thoughts and kind of bridging the two. It's almost like if you're wanting happiness, you're going to have to fight for it, but you're going to have to fight for it in such a way where it requires so much work and effort on your part to do this. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. happiness, your own personal happiness is something you have to work at every single day. Every single day. You know, it's one of those emotions. It's going to come, it's going to go, just like thoughts. It's like, you know, whether it be about working on oneself or whether it be literally about work, you know, it's going to require that effort one way or another. You know, it's like, jeez, jeez. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, it feels like a little bit of both. Feels like a little bit of both. Finances and work on stuff, or self-improvement, possibly. Both. It's both. Work, career, finances, as well as self-improvement or self-work. You pull yourself through it, Capricorn. You do. You pull yourself through it. That's for sure. I feel like there is definitely is healing that takes place. Yes. And you're like, okay, great, cool. Now let's kind of, you know, it's like you're having this realization about yourself as well as your circumstances. And you're saying, well, let me kind of, now that I'm in a much better place mentally and emotionally, now let me kind of see what comes out of this situation financially. It's interesting. I feel like there are definitely opportunities for you all around. It's just a matter of, are you going to decide to move forward with it and follow those or not? Initially, you kind of show me that like there is something there, but it's almost kind of like you're willing to find out information about it. You're like, okay, it's possible, but I need more information. I need to kind of research more and study more and learn more about this in order to kind of figure out where I'm truly at emotionally speaking with it. The more you learn about whatever that potential is or was, you're like, it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. At the same time, you do realize that there are unfortunate things happening, possibly regarding your finances or your investments. And once again, it's almost kind of like, you know, you're trying to wrap your mind around something or maybe someone, but I feel like it's something. But you're like, I just need peace of mind. I just need rest and peace of mind, because what you're dealing with and what you're thinking about, it is energetically kind of putting you through it. But that's the whole process. You know, it's day by day. You're kind of saying, I am working on my mind and my thoughts, my emotions, and healing, and dealing with my situation, circumstances, and finances. But that's all I can kind of do is take it day by day and work on me while I do my work that I got to do, that I'm responsible for. And so what you're saying is, you know what? You've definitely created enough peace of mind and acceptance to kind of let this, not necessarily fully 100% let this go. I feel like it's just a matter of staying focused on the solutions and the future and where you want to go, rather than staying kind of locked up or stuck on the difficult present of what you're feeling, what you're thinking in that moment. You're saying, okay, feel it, acknowledge it, accept it, heal from it, release it, but also stay focused on which direction you want to go and where you want to go in order to kind of make it happen, and never lose sight of yourself. Never stop trusting your gut instincts, and never stop listening and being self-aware. So maybe that's what all it is, you know, knowing oneself, learning oneself, and trusting oneself that much more. So, of course, if you are dealing with anyone, you could be dealing with a air sign, an earth sign, a water sign, or a fire sign. Goodbye.